which one is more important? I would say personal credit is more important than both, but business credit is more useful. Business credit is what we want to use, but personal credit is important. And I say the reason why personal credit is more important than business credit is because we can leverage personal credit to do things in our personal name and our business name. So some people will be like, I got to build my business credit. Well, if you got good personal credit, I don't even have to build my business credit. I literally can leverage how good my personal credit is, and we call it personal guarantor, and we can take that personal credit with our LLC and go get access to business credit as much as we want.
Describe myself in 2 words, rich and unemployed. These stones cost 2 birds. Let it count it when she bored. Deposit hit, checks clearing, ayy, nothing void. I know that ain't my ex calling, null and void. Where we going? Money going up, money counter. My money going up.
Welcome to the Rich and Unemployed podcast. I'm your host, Jonathan Dubuisson, aka Finesse. And before we get started, make sure you guys check out the Patreon. Make sure you guys check out the website to get you some merch. Headscarves are on the way. Also got this mentorship group for the guys on the way. Haven't started yet, but please just be patient with me. All right, man, I got a very dope individual sitting next to me, and I'm gonna let him introduce himself.
What's going on, everybody? Smitty. I go by Smitty to go on Instagram.
Smitty.
Yeah.
Smitty.
Name is Kenneth Smith, though. Nobody really know that, but my name is Kenneth Smith. I am an entrepreneur, serial entrepreneur, very deep in the credit space. Leveraged my credit to start multiple businesses, created myself a 7-figure empire. I'm into the trucking business, luxury car rental business. I also got some Airbnbs in Miami. So just trying to grow right now, man.
Where you from?
Chicago.
Word. Smitty sound like a real hustler. Like a hustling, let me not curse. Hustling guy. Yeah.
I'm a hustler in a good way. 100%.
How long you been an entrepreneur?
It's like my 3rd year.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
And you done built 7 figures that fast?
Yeah, it came pretty quick.
At what year? Year 3 or?
Year 2.
Year 2?
Yep, so 2022.
And this started from the credit?
Yeah, so it started with from starting a credit repair business.
Yeah.
Growing that, but then coaching came into play, and then all the businesses I started up. So all of them together.
Well, first let's get into the credit repair. So, how did you get into the space?
A friend of mine started first. So a friend of mine named Lamont, he had went into like a learning binge. So we was in Chicago, it was like a group of us. And what happened was he had did like a little, he had like shied himself away from everybody. He wasn't coming outside no more. He wasn't coming to kick with the girls and going out of town, spending money, buying clothes, like we was doing all the dumb stuff. He had went to like a little learning lock-in binge. And when he came from out of that, he basically showed me what he was doing. And what he was doing was he was learning business. He was learning investing. He was learning credit. He was learning all these things. And then I seen him get approved for $20,000 one day. I'm like, oh, wait a minute. I ain't never got to get access to $20,000 that fast. I need to see what he's doing. So it went over my head at first. I was just like, all right, whatever, bro. Like, you just distancing yourself, which like type of thing. But then he really set me down one day. He like, nah, bro, this stuff's serious. Like, I just got approved for like 20 more thousand, like 40,000. And then he got approved for an investment property. Like, yeah, bought a property. That right there, I didn't even need anything else really to push me to be like, hey, I needed to switch whatever I was doing, stop whatever I was doing, and I needed to learn and do that. So then he had got a mentor, taught him some stuff. Then he just taught me everything. So I went into a learning binge myself. So then, man, I'm 6 months, 8 months in, locked in, like learning everything I can about credit from the bottom to the top.
What was he doing? He was just fixing his credit and then learning how to leverage it?
Yeah, so he was fixing his credit and learning how to build it, then learning how to leverage his LLC to get access to some money. And then he started his own credit repair business. So he helped me with my credit, helped me start learning about credit. And shoot, I got so deep into credit, I got so infatuated with it because it's like tied with money. Yeah. It's almost like money, shoot, and to me it's like money. So I got infatuated with it. I'm just so deep into it. I just start getting into it, and then once people start seeing my credit be good, they started asking me like how, because most of the people, especially from Chicago, uneducated on credit whatsoever, and it's like wow, somebody like got good credit and like using it and know what they're doing with it. They like, what is you doing? So it turned into like questions. And I turned it into, well, I can help y'all too now.
Let me ask you about the credit repair business, because I tried doing it, And I was doing it for a while. Like I
Yeah.
paid a guy to put me on and show me like how to do it. And I don't want to give out y'all secrets, but well, the first process was using the system. You use Credit Cloud?
Used to.
Used to. All right. So he put me on that, and then I would use a VA to do basically all the work for me.
Yeah.
And everything was going good, right? And the only problem that I was having was people was complaining. I was doing like my people first. These ain't just random people. These are people that I actually know. And then
For free?
No, I was charging them like $600. I paid the guy like $4,000 to teach me how to do this stuff. And the people that I was charging maybe like $600 to like $800. But they were complaining like after a month or 2 or 3.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, man, my shit ain't changed. Woo, woo. And I just can't be like, all right, just wait, be patient. After like so many times, like, bro, here's your money back.
Oh, yeah.
Like, and I didn't want to fall out about some money. So that was my only issue. Once I made my $4,000 back, I was like, I'm done with this shit. So do you have the same issues?
So, yeah. It's tedious when it comes to people who paid you to get their credit done. They want fast results, but been messing it up for years and expects you to do this magical work in 2 days. But it's just like any other business. It's things in business that you need to, control and put together. So you would have to put together a customer service team, bro.
Yeah.
When Michael Jordan's shoelaces messed up on his shoe, you can't talk to Mike.
That's a fact.
You know what I mean? You got to talk to customer service. You got to talk to the team. You can't talk to Mike.
You ever been threatened?
I have been threatened. But the funny thing about me being threatened, I'm not Walmart or Burger King. I don't have to just... I don't have to take the disrespect and like conceive it. I'm gonna say something back.
Oh, for sure.
But I'm working on that though.
Yeah.
I'm just being honest right now.
I feel you. I mean, these were like the homies, so I didn't want to get past the friends, and then because I got another friend that does it, and like he get real threats, and like people be looking for him.
Oh well, if it get that deep, I'll give you a refund. It ain't that deep.
Yeah.
It ain't that deep for me to try to keep your money. You know what I mean? But you also gotta respect me doing work for you too. Like you're not just finna like just give me money and then I'll do real work. You telling me I didn't like if I did something, bro, you gotta respect it. You know what I mean? And we talking about partial, half refund, 60% refund, whatever the case may be. But if I did something for you, I'm just not gonna be out here doing stuff for free. But if it get that deep, it ain't that deep, bro.
It ain't that deep.
Yeah,
it ain't that deep. But people really be tripping about to look up $100.
They do.
Yeah,
they do.
Let's get into this credit repair. Now you got personal credit, you got business credit.
Yeah.
Is there any more credits after that?
No, corporate credit we call it.
Corporate.
That's just solely with your LLC and your EIN, which is similar to business credit though, same thing.
Is it it's the same thing?
It's the same thing, but you gotta say it like that because it's like a corporation. You know? So instead of the business credit, that's the other word for it, I'll say.
Which one is more important?
Personal or business?
Not all of them.
Which one is more important? I would say personal credit is more important than both, but business credit is more useful. Business credit is what we want to use, but personal credit is important. And I'll say the reason why personal credit is more important than the business credit is because we can leverage personal credit to do things in our personal name and our business name. So some people will be like, I got to build my business credit. Well, if you got good personal credit, I don't even have to build my business credit. I literally can leverage how good my personal credit is, and we call it personal guarantoring, and we can take that personal credit with our LLC and go get access to business credit as much as we want.
Okay, so let's just say, hypothetically, my credit is 650, and I just started a business last month. I don't even have to go build this business credit up. Since I got a 650, I can go use this business credit already?
We're not gonna say 650, but we'll say like 690. I really keep it at 700. Typically, it could be a 690 with the LLC, and we can go make some moves. But I tell my people, let's just get to 700. Let's get above, just regular. It'll be easier for us to get access to a lot more money if you had a 700 and something. But I really tell my people, it's not even about the score. 80% of the world is stuck on the score. When the banks don't even look at the score as the first thing. That's like the third, fourth thing they look at. You need to have your credit report is what's important. The way it's built and structured and, built out, if that's properly structured, then you good. It's not really about the score because you can have a 750 credit score and get denied for things. And people be like, why? Or get a low limit, 500, 700. It's because your credit report is too thin and it needs to be built more properly how the banks want you to build it for us to actually get approval of what we want.
Well, how do you build it? What does it need to look like?
Right. So I would say you need to have like 10 or 12 accounts instead of 2 or 3. So let's just put it like this. Me and you going to the bank, right? You paying one company on time per month. I'm paying 15 companies on time per month. The bank got $100,000 right there. Who are they most likely to give it to?
You?
Yeah. Why? Because I'm more trustworthy. I've shown through 15 different companies that I'm paying on time per month that I'm trustworthy with money and with an auto loan, with a mortgage, with a store, with a credit card. I am showing that I'm trustworthy. You haven't showed us nothing yet.
Right.
You haven't showed us enough. Even if you did 100% good on that credit card, that car you got with that one account, you can do it as good as you can. And you'll have a 700 credit score because you did well on that account. But it's not enough. It ain't strong enough. It haven't been built out yet.
Now I've heard this, like, you're not supposed to put too many accounts on your credit. You should put it more on your business.
So, yes, once your personal credit is built, but you have to build it up to get it strong enough to get the business side. But this is how it goes. Once the personal side is built, then we don't got to touch it no more because we can leverage it to get the business stuff and then do everything in your business. But you're not going to have be able to get higher limit things without having a good personal credit first.
Right.
And built out properly. You know what I mean? So, yes, when we build the personal credit and be able to leverage it, then we start putting everything on the business side, yes. Like for me, for instance, I won't get nothing else on my personal side no more. My personal is built. I got high limits on my personal credit. I got it built out perfectly fine. It's 800 credit score. I don't need to touch my personal credit no more. All I need to do is leverage it to get more business stuff, more business credit card, more business lines of credit, to accumulate more access to more capital. I don't need to do nothing else. I don't need to touch my personal no more because then I could bring down my age history if I get more accounts on my personal side. And now I don't want to do that. I just want to go strictly business side, everything in my business name.
Okay, now is the strategy to get these accounts and use them, like, don't max them out, then pay them back? What is the strategy behind that?
So the strategy is if we got them on our business side, so on the personal side, they worry about your utilization. The bank will tell you, don't be going over 30% usage on your credit cards. I tell my people, keep it under 10. That's the first thing. Now, the second thing, the reason why we love business credit so much and everybody loves business credit so much is because we can leverage the business side in full. Like, if I had a $20,000 business credit card, I could take the whole $20,000 off and go and invest it and use it to make me more money and not get penalized on my personal credit. My personal credit is still good. I can still go get access to more money, because the utilization isn't hurting me on my personal side because I'm using it from my business side. So if I go get 5 different business credit cards for $20,000, I got $100K. I could take that whole $100K and go invest it and only have to pay back maybe $1,000 a month. So if I gave you $100,000 cash right now, would you take it? And I tell you, look, just pay me back $1,000 a month. You can have here go $100K for a year or two with 0% interest, and just give me back $1,000 a month. Would you take it?
Why not?
100% of the whole world would take it.
I sure would.
But now I just tell people, have that same mentality that you will take it from me.
Yeah.
Use the banks to use the same strategy.
Right.
That's what I do.
Right.
Every month, the rest of my life, this is what I'm going to be doing. Have the bank give me $200K.
He said the rest of my life.
Nah, for real, I'm serious, bro. Have the bank give me $250K, I pay y'all back a couple $1,000s a month. Let me go use this to go make me $500, $750.
Right.
And then I pay y'all money back, pocket the rest. That's the whole. I do it. Repeat the process over. And then credit's so crazy, there's no cap to it. So it keep growing. My limits start at $20,000. I use them, pay them back. Now they at $30,000. I use them, pay them back. They at $40,000 every card. So when I accumulate $100,000, it's growing.
Right.
Over month, it's growing. And then I'm getting access to more. So that's growing, and I'm getting access to more now. Man, it's lit.
Game. Okay. Maybe I should wait. No. How do you liquidate these cards?
So it's different methods. It's cool little ways you can do it, like little smart little ways. Like say you paying rent, I could be like, man, let me use my credit card to pay your rent and give me the cash. Somebody in real estate. Get somebody in real estate real quick. You finna spend $5,000 at Home Depot. Let me use my credit card, give me the cash. That's real cool and simple. Other way is, you my friend, you got a business. All right, I got a credit card. I'm gonna purchase one of your products. But you my friend. Let me go to the bank account. When it has your bank account, hey, Zelle me this real quick for me. But I mean, it's a little, if that's something you want to do, it's an option. And I'm not saying person got to pay taxes and all that stuff. You got to worry about that on the back end, but it's an option.
What if it's like $100,000?
$100,000. And then the thing too is with credit cards, 80%, 90% of the time, you're not gonna have the need to liquidate it. You literally, everything we gonna be doing is legal, and that we could just use the credit card to pay for whatever we need to do. If I need to purchase, say I want to go use my credit cards for Airbnb, I'm gonna use it for the couch. I'm gonna pay for my credit card. I mean, if I gotta go get a semi truck, well, I'm just gonna pay it. You know what I mean? Pay an invoice or pay it. You know what I mean? Most of the time, you don't even have to do it, but the way people have been doing it, they trying to like reach certain things on their cashback rewards and stuff like that, trying to make they be able to travel for free and stuff like that, and try to manufacture your spend. But you don't even have to really do that. When we invest into businesses and trying to do marketing and stuff like that to pay for ads, we just use the credit card.
These people don't know about no ads, man. All right.
Yeah. I'm about to go crazy.
So the first thing the bank looks for is your profile.
Profile.
Okay. Now, what is the second thing?
They're gonna look for the mixture. So the mixture within the profile too. That's the second component of it.
Mixture.
You can't just have 8 credit cards and then think that's just it. Nah, we need to see you be more trustworthy with different type of accounts. Let's mix it up. You need the auto loan. You need a fruit credit card. They want you to have a mortgage. They want you. So now this credit report is strong. Like if you have a mixture of different type of accounts, now this credit report is strong, and now you really can leverage it. Now we can really leverage it to go get $25,000 credit cards, $30,000 credit cards, $40,000 credit cards. My highest limit right now, I think, is $50,000 on one credit card.
So by having a car on there, it doesn't hurt your credit score? Let's say I had a $100,000 car.
So it's like flip. It's flip. So I say it like this: if you want to build your credit report, it is good for it. Now, when it comes to you getting approved for property, right? They look at the debt to income ratio, and that won't be as good as you want it to be when it comes to that type of thing. But if you're not looking to get into property and you're looking to build it to be very strong, that's a good account. A $100,000 account that you pay on time every month is amazing. And then I do it like this. I'll put my $100,000 car on my personal credit, but then I'll transfer it out of my personal to my business name and have it be paid off on my personal, so I can have a $100,000 auto loan.
Wait, say that again. Say that again. My bad.
All right. So I would do this. I would get this is exactly what I did actually. I got my Corvette in my personal name. It was $110,000. I had $110,000 debt on my personal side at this point. I got an LLC. I wanted to transfer it out of my personal name to my business name, right? So I had to, basically what the concept is my business is paying for the car from my personal self. And then it's getting paid off. So now I got a $110,000 auto loan paid off my personal side. And that looks amazing that you done paid back $100,000 to a company. And then now I'm building my business credit because now I got a $100,000 auto loan in my business name that I'm paying on time every month.
How easy is that? How easy is it to take a loan from person to business?
It's like a 5 to 7 day process, bro. I give them the play how to do it because don't nobody know how to do it. Bank of America allows you to do what's called a refinance loan. So they're gonna basically make you they're gonna approve you for however much is left on your car through Bank of America first. You gotta get approved for that amount first. And they say, okay, hey, we'll basically pay off your car from that lender from us, and then you gotta pay us in your business name now. They're gonna put it in your business name. So Bank of America allowed me to transfer from my personal to my business with Bank of America. Now I owe Bank of America and pay them on time every month in my business name.
Do you have to have a credit score with the business?
Yes. No, you gotta have a credit score with the personal again, remember? I said we can leverage.
So I'm saying, let's just say the business was new. Are they still going to...
The business is new. We still good because we got good personal credit. That's why I said the personal credit is bad. It's better. We don't need built business credit when you got excellent personal credit.
Right.
That's why it's so detrimental to get that personal credit. Hey, we can leverage both now. But it is better to have built business credit score. And there's nothing wrong with it, and it's gonna be better, but you don't have to. Like I didn't have a built business credit, all this built business credit to do that. I had an excellent personal credit and I had an LLC. And they said, okay, we're gonna approve you for this. Let's pull your personal credit, see how good it is though. Excellent. 800, oh yeah, give it to them. Give it. I literally get approved for anything I want to get approved for. Imagine feeling like this. We go to sleep, we wake up, we can get access to $50,000 whenever we want. And I feel good. Like I'm peaceful. Like I got a little weight off my shoulders. I can go to sleep and wake up and get access to almost any type of money that I need or want at any point in time. That's a good feeling.
That's an amazing feeling.
Boy.
Now, what if you had, if it was me, I would go start 10 to 20 businesses.
Yes. Boy, yeah, man, because you can get funded in all of them.
Right.
So, man, yes. And then I'll teach you further. That's the first part of it. I know somebody got 75 LLCs, bro. And his objective is, man, I'm about to go get 100 or 200 of all of them. Or I can play it like this. It's a thing called Chef Corp that I got going on, right? We can sell businesses. Say I start up 50 businesses. LLC costs, man, $150 in Illinois, where I'm from, $150. A couple $100 to set it up properly and structure it right with a business email, business address, business phone number. If I get 20 LLCs set up, probably that is $3,000-4,000, whatever. If I hold all these LLCs and keep them active for 2 years, I can sell them now.
Because they aged.
What?
Right.
And then now they're going for $6,000-7,000. They might go for $6,500. I can pop 20 of these off for $6,000. I didn't even do nothing, bro. Started them, built them, set on them, sold them later on. Now somebody new coming in the game. Man, I'm fresh, I'm new, I don't got no business. Oh, I got a 2-year business with an 80 payback score. That mean a built business credit score right here, ready for you, ready to go. Here you go, 6,000. Skip the process of you having to do anything with your business. Just buy this one.
Okay, now have you tried buying them? Because I've heard of like buying age corps, not from like somebody that I know, but like you can go research from like whatever state you in, see any business that has been sitting for a while that has, I don't even know the word, but you know what I'm talking about. Reach out to the people. Hey, man, I want to buy your business. Like, have you tried that process?
So now, I got a different source and resource. It's two different things that you're kind of saying that let me see if I'm correct. It's a way that we can buy businesses. Like, I seen a laundromat on sale for $45,000, they didn't want it no more.
No, I'm not talking about that.
Okay, but the way I do it is I have a resource that has a pool of LLCs and businesses that and Chef Corps that are ready to just get pushed out to people. And then I just have a direct resource, and he the plug for it. You know what I mean? He do all the back end of setting it up, transferring when it's time to transfer it, and things like that. So I don't kind of got to worry about going to find them and try to do them like that way. I go directly to him and say, I need a business. He look through what age you need. You need a 2 year, you need a 1 year. I buy it from him. That's how I got mine set up. I don't actually go and find the businesses and buy them like that.
Yeah.
Like if somebody didn't have a plug like that, I didn't have to do it that way. I got a resource for it. So.
Okay, now would you get more money by having a 10-year age corp versus a 2-year?
Yeah, 100%. So the banks know that businesses fail, within however many years, a year, 2 to 3 years. You're not an established business for real yet until you've been open like 8 to 10 years. If you've been open 8 to 10 years, they're gonna look out for you. They gonna show you some love. Don't let you have no 800 credit score with no 10-year business. They might start popping you off of 50s. Like each card you go get, if you know what banks to go to, what lenders to play with, they might pop you with $50K with each bank. You might come out with a meal ticket quick.
Gotcha. The first thing banks look for. What was the first thing?
Credit report.
Credit report. Second thing is mixed. The third thing would be
now is like age history, how long the account's been open and stuff like that. And then it's like how much you make,
how much money you make.
Yeah, it's a part of.
How can they even research that?
So this is the thing. We go after no doc money, so no documentation.
Okay.
This is a cool little hack I use. We'll call a credit union in our zip code, so we can search our zip code, call a credit union and say, hey, what are you guys' no doc products that you have? So like, what's the limits of up to what you always would approve us for with no documentation? Oh, if you ask for more than 50,000, we're gonna ask for documentation. Okay.
Great.
All right. I'm gonna come in the bank and I'm gonna say, well, let me just get like 45,000. Let me try to get approved for 45,000. If that thing say approved, I don't have to show no documentation. It's stated income. So it's based off what I projected to make, or I'm gonna make, or what I make, whatever case may be. Now I don't have to show no tax return, paycheck stubs, bank statements. I get this approval, I'm out of there. 30, 40, 50,000. No documentation. That's just one bank. And then we go to 10 more.
So you're trying to hit them within within all in a day or 2 or 3 before it actually hits the credit report, right?
Nope. So with the way we do it, we don't even gotta worry about it like that. We go to the banks we need to go to. And then the cool thing about business credit, right? When we PG in these things and they're pulling our personal credit, they're gonna give us an inquiry. So most people worries are, man, we're gonna get too many inquiries, they're gonna stop approving us. Well, on our personal side, the way inquiries can be removed is that if they are not attached to an account, they can be removed. If they are attached to an account, they can't be removed. So if you got a car that you got an inquiry to it, and you actually got the car, we don't want to remove that inquiry because it could possibly mess up the account.
Right.
But if I got a business credit card from Chase and I got approved, but they pulled my personal side, they gave me an inquiry, my Chase business credit card does not report on my personal side. It only reports on my business side. So now that inquiry is dangling by itself. There's nothing attached to it. So what can we do?
Take it off.
Take it off.
Right.
So imagine this. We go to the bank. We get a Chase business credit card. That's one inquiry. We go to 5 more. We get 5 inquiries. Okay, well, now we got $80K, $100,000. All these inquiries on the personal side is not attached to anything. We remove all the inquiries. What are we going to do now?
My bad.
All right, look. So look, we're going to go get 5 credit cards, right? And then we get 5 inquiries on our personal side because we PG in it. They not attached to nothing. No open account. Because we got a business credit card, report on the business side. We got 5 inquiries, though, because we PG'd it. We're going to remove all the inquiries that's not attached to nothing. And then we're going to go back and what?
Take it off.
We're going to take the inquiries off, then we're going to do it again.
Do it again. 2. Man, I'm just thinking about, I'm multiplying my head, like, how many times I'm going to go do this?
I'm messing with you. No, for real. No, seriously, though, for real. So that's how we run it, though. And then that's how we run the bag up. So that's how I got over $750,000 in credit now, man. And I'm about to have over $1 million this year in credit.
To do what with it?
Leverage. I can literally go do whatever I want, bro.
What are you gonna do?
Right now, I'm dumping it into marketing. So in a minute, it's the camera right here. Y'all gonna be seeing me everywhere. Mark my words, within the next 60 to 90 days, you're gonna be seeing Smitty everywhere on your screen, your phone, on your YouTube, on your Google, on your Instagram, on your Facebook, on your, what it is, I'm gonna be there.
What you promoting?
My course. So my mentorship, me teaching people how to leverage the credit like I do. Yeah. Also how to start a funding company. So now I'm so knowledgeable how to go get the bag so easy. If I teach you how to set up your own funding company and you start getting other people access to $100,000 or $250,000 and then charge 10%, this business can change somebody's life, bro. Like in a quick instant, like less than 60 days. If you are a go-getter and you gonna work and you gonna, all you literally have to do is find other people that meet the requirements that don't know how to go get the bag. Your business module is, I can go get you the bag. Everybody wants the bag. You go get them $100K. You go get them $250,000. You charge 10%. Now you got a $10,000 client. Now you got a $25,000 client. In less than a week worth of work. That's one of the best business modules out here right now. Most lucrative that I can think of. It ain't a lot of business modules that's beating that out because it's not no overhead, no investment up front, and it takes applications.
I'm about to start me a credit repair business.
Funding company, not credit repair, funding company. Funding company. If I get you access to $500,000 this month,
but I mean,
my payout is $50,000.
It should go hand in hand though. Like you would want to have a credit repair
100%
with the funding.
That's why I can't get rid of my credit repair company because people come to me. I want the $100K. I want the $250K. All right, let's get you it. Oh, you don't meet the requirements. You got bad credit. Okay, let me downsell you. Now you come into my credit repair business, clean your credit back up. Now let's get you funded, and then we work them like that.
You wear a lot of suits.
Do I wear a lot of suits?
Yeah,
I don't wear a lot of suits.
You're gonna need to. Because if the whole world is gonna see you and you talking about funding and you looking like a rapper, it's gonna be hard for people to trust you.
The crazy thing is, bro, I'm myself and people like the authenticity.
That is true. No, don't get me wrong, that is true because people are gonna relate to you. Your people. But then it's a wider audience out there, right?
It is.
You know
so
what I mean?
I've been contemplating, bro, because it's like, man, do I go do that?
How old are you?
And it's not 29.
Okay.
I am understanding that I might have to. I gotta boss it up. I gotta CEO it up. But and I have. I don't know if you've been seeing.
I've seen you a couple.
I put my trenches on. I do my thing.
I seen you in a flyer like with suits.
Yeah, no, for sure. So I put my suits on, but it ain't my thing. But I know as I get to a higher tier, and now I'm also having higher ticket things that people have to pay for me. Now they got to pay $15,000, $30,000 to learn this thing or that thing. And now it's like, all right, am I gonna get this guy $30,000 and he the fly, smart guy? And then that come to my head. But then again, it's like, bro, dang, why do I gotta do this? I shouldn't have to do that, but I understand that I might have to. So I've been contemplating with myself though, because it's like, should I just like not care and just do my thing, or should I like switch it up and really go?
You gotta care. This is why I do it. I know that, all right, I could dress regular, I could dress down, and like the street's gonna mess with me. But then again, like for the people that just see me for the first time, and I give them this image, and then like, okay, you connect with me because it is like I look trustworthy when I look like this, right? Then you go look at the other content like, oh damn, like he's a regular guy.
Yeah.
But when like even the way I dress in all of my content, I know that it's gonna be the first time someone is going to see me. And I need to make my very first impression that very first time. So what do I need to look like? So you just keep that in mind because you talking about spending all this money on marketing. Make sure like that image is him.
I feel that. So I on my ads and stuff, I cleaned it up because they'll get on it, they'll get you. But I was contemplating with myself with that though, and I was like, but I understand that as I get in higher tier, it gotta go, it gotta be right.
It make you stand out because you gotta imagine it's a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, teaching this stuff, and you kind of young, right? And it's hard for people to trust. And then diamonds and people just, everybody feel like they doing the same stuff. Oh, I can get you 50,000. You just got to set yourself apart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's get into your other businesses, bro. I think I want to get into Airbnb because I used to mess around Airbnb. Miami. How many you got?
I went on a project where it was 18 units. But I went half and half.
I almost did something like that.
Yeah. But up and down, man. Up and down.
What you mean?
Like good, bad, good, bad. I'll be honest, bro. It haven't been what I thought it was gonna be. It haven't been, so it's been up and down.
Are these 18 units together in the same?
They in the same. It's like two big complexes. That we came up on a deal with, and then my friend of mine, he had got like 9. And then I got 9, and it was already furnished. I went in.
Yo, this sounds like the same thing I was about.
Possibly.
Okay. So like, what's the issue?
I think got to get down there and upgrade them. And then I believe the insides is cool, but maybe some stuff on the outside is throwing something off. And only been down there. I've been down there like once or twice, but we got it automated a little bit where people come and clean it. Yeah. People been doing all the automated.
How long you had it?
I was like 8 months now, something like that.
Yeah, that's about right. Where in Miami?
It's downtown Miami. Like it's called like 5th Street, something like that, 7th Street.
Dang, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know what it looked like, but I would say off the top of my head, I would say like do themes, like the basic generic spots, especially Miami. So many units down there, right? You wanna, even if it's just a splash of color, just a red wall. You know what I'm saying? Like every one of my units that I ever had. So my unit in Miami, I called it the Chanel penthouse. Man, I painted like it was this I don't even know this type of pink. It was like this. What's that pink that Jay-Z's? Something, nigga. It was a pink. It was a nice little pink wall. I had a bunch of Chanel stuff everywhere, decor, A1, and that thing was just going. I'm talking about 2,000 a night, 1,000 a night, 500 a night. I'm killing them. Then I ended up getting caught because it was in a condo. But every one of my units that I ever had, like I would just dress them up, even if it would just be like blue walls, white furniture. But you just like when I go search for units, you got to think about if you wanted to go search for this unit, what would you want to stay in?
Some nice. Now I did not do none of that too. That's why I also believe that's part of the reason why I haven't been up in the ups. But that ain't my thing either. To be going to do that, to be creative and painting walls and getting that stuff done. So now I'm like contemplating if it's like even something I really want to do because I'd rather focus on the stuff I got going on with this stuff.
I feel you.
You know what I mean? I'd rather go all in with that stuff. Not as my mind. And at first, back then I'm like, man, let me invest. You know what I mean? I'm gonna invest, trying to get some cash flow. So I'm gonna see what I'm gonna do with it. But I'm gonna have to go do something like that though in order to turn it over, to be in some like good on the ups.
If you don't mind me asking, how much did you have to invest?
It was close to 100. It was like almost 100. Dang. Yeah, almost 100,000 to be able to get all of them and furnished.
Yeah. Nah, I mean, I think you should just find somebody though. You could pay somebody.
That too though. So like the thing, it ain't been making enough money for me to keep investing in it either. Mm-hmm. So now it's like I'm shaky. Like, hey,
you winning now though. You in it.
I'm about to get out of it. I don't know yet though. So it's either go in with it, but then it's like I don't want to take no L's. Yeah. Because I've been getting hit with some L's, man. Investing, it ain't always gonna go good all the time. Just because it's a good idea, it's what you're supposed to do. Don't mean it's always gonna go good. I've been taking some hits. So I think I want to try to slow down a little bit, because I was moving fast. I'm an action taker though. That's just what I do.
That's how I am too, bro.
But it's some downfalls to that action taking stuff.
It is, bro.
But it's like a thing in me. I got to do it.
I'm the same way. It's like you don't think all the way through. Like it sounds like a good idea. Like, all right, bet. I got the money, bet. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And then when shit start rolling, you like, dang.
I could have waited it out a little bit. But I'm all in on my brand now though, and what I got going on with me, my coaching and consulting, and with the social media and my brand growing. I'm all in on that though.
Got to.
It's all in. So I think I'm steered tight in that.
Yeah.
And then taking my focus off the other stuff too a little bit. So I got to tighten up a little bit and try to get everything in motion how I want to.
So what about the trucking?
Ooh, that's been So these people be they don't be telling the truth all the time. I don't know what's going on with their situation. I go on mine, but I've been having a tough time with trucking, bro.
Yeah.
It's been hitting me. I had got 3. I let one go. So I got 2 now.
Yeah.
I got trucking trailers to both. Trucking been kicking me out, boy. I had one good run with trucking. Other than that thing been taking me out, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Trucking been beating me up.
What's the issue though?
It's so many layers, bro. So it's either, okay, you got a driver. The truck break down. Oh, your truck good? Okay, driver don't want to drive no more. Oh, that's going good. It's the loads or your trailer got something going with it. Oh, that's everything good. The loads ain't paying good this month. Oh my God.
Yo, listen,
boy,
they try to make that trucking thing like it's so easy, man. You get to get you a truck.
So I say this: some people got real good systems and contracts that they've been up and running. They was able to scale their thing and they doing good. There's a lot of people out here that if you starting your own. And I say this too, that got to be your main business. That's not no side business. Right. Trucking is a big boys game, like big dog game. You could coming out 7s and 10s and 15,000s just to fix something going on with your truck. At any point in time, you better have it, or you're gonna get taken out the game. At any point in time that your truck is in North Carolina, so thousand miles away, and boom, 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 break down, and you don't got it. Oh, it's got to get towed, and you're gonna get took out. So you got to have real capital behind you when you're playing with that game. I think my problem was, once again, I'm trying to be CEO. I own a semi truck company, and I got my head in too many things a little bit probably. I'm trying to focus on my brand, on my marketing, social media, and my brand, and my consulting and coaching all my students and stuff like that. But then now I'm trying to run a whole full-fledged semi truck company as the CEO. And I think I didn't know what was behind the whole thing for real, and it hit me hard. Like I was thinking I was gonna be able to handle it, and I'm a hard worker and everything, but man, it take focus and it take mental. Trucking mentally will break you, because it's like I just put $15,000 in this truck, man. You telling me now my driver don't want to drive? I gotta find another driver, or if you want to find a driver, it's either you got to go searching for yourself or find a driver recruiting. Which a lot of people don't know about, that you can find a driver recruiter and they'll find a driver for you. That'd be helpful.
Know that.
You know what I mean? But then it pay. It costs $1,500, $2,000 to recruit a driver for you. Don't do nothing, and they onboard them and everything. Damn. But then now you find a new driver. You want to go that route? Spend some more money, and then it's not even guaranteed that he finna stay here. So I'm saying on the bad side, you know what I mean? But it could be some good sides, man. That truck might run you $10,000, $20,000 a month. You know,
Nah, I've heard both sides.
you know
of
what
the
I'm
game.
saying? So I haven't excelled in it.
It's only because you're not all the way in.
Yeah,
You ain't 100% in.
I truly believe if I didn't have other stuff going in, I would make my success
Yeah.
in the trucking. But
Right.
I don't have my full focus on it. So now I'm gonna try one more thing before I sell these things off. Lease them on to somebody else that has a smooth operation already. Take a cut, man. Take me passive income off of it. Get them their percentage and just eat off of it that way. But I didn't spend over 6 figures in trucking too.
Honestly, man, I quit doing everything. Real talk. I had to put my all into this right here, bro, because
100%.
it didn't make sense for me. My mind wasn't all the way into these other stuff. Like, I'm still dealing with crypto because that's just an investment. I ain't really got to trade and do nothing like that. But everything else, man, I ain't want to do nothing, bro. I need to put my all into this because this still has potential to grow. I ain't reached the peak yet. Just like with you trying to, you know what I'm saying, be everywhere, you know, right? And you know what that comes with. Like, that comes with a lot, you know what I mean? So
I learned my lesson though. I had to go through it though because I told you I'm an action taker. And it's like my mindset was I got this money in my possession. I got to invest it.
Right.
You know, I had the right mindset, but you also got to be strategic. You got to be smart. You know, and then but now I know it's go all in on one thing. You know what I mean, and scale that thing up till it can't get scaled up no more. And then you maybe can do something else when it's automated and systemized, and you know you got it on autopilot. But yeah, I'm focused on one thing now.
do you blow money?
I used to. I did it. I did bad. My first go
bad.
round. So I did bad my first go round. When I made my first $1 million, bro, I spent my first $1 million. I spent it. I made $1 million and then I spent $1 million, and it don't feel good. But it's not like I'm not all down about it. No,
Right.
it's a lesson.
Live and learn.
I know what to do now.
Facts.
When I make this $1 million, this $2-3 million this year.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna do that again. But it wasn't all bad either though. So, you know, educating myself, some little marketing strategies, investing into some businesses, like a lot. You know what I'm saying? So, but then it was jewelry.
Yeah.
It was getting a nice car, getting nice clothes,
I mean, that's part of marketing.
going out of town a little bit, you know, and then going on vacations and stuff. So I literally, when I made my first $1 million, it was gone. It was tough to think about.
I'm trying to remember. Did I blow? I didn't blow my first meal. I blew a lot of it though. Reinvesting too though.
Yeah.
I would call it reinvesting. But
Mine like 60% reinvest, 40% like I blew it.
Right.
40%.
I don't think there's nothing wrong with that in the beginning because you got to live and learn. Because if you don't blow it, then you won't know.
Fact.
You gotta. And now it's like, okay, now I've lived it.
Fact.
You gotta get that shit out your system, really.
I had to.
You got to.
Yeah, but it's still on me a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I still got custom chains. So it's cool. But I have learned to be more disciplined and more strategic with my investments now. Start dialing in on what's working, grow what's working, go all in on what's working, put more money into what's working, and I try to spread myself and try to start something new that we don't know if it's gonna work. We already got a machine that's pumping and running. Put more money into it.
Right.
You know, put more, triple, quadruple money in that before you gonna start something new that you don't even know it's gonna blow or not. So I learned my lesson for sure.
The way you speak, I can tell like you've got some like mentorship, guidance from some people.
Yeah, I think I took 10. I think I'm 10 mentors in now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't pay 5,000, 10,000, 25, 30,000. So I believe that's the fast track way to success.
Facts.
And I'm a living proof of it, that it happened quickly for me to reach my first $1 million and on probably to multiple, 7 figures this year. That it was because of that. If I didn't do that, no way, no how.
Are you getting mentors just solely based off credit, or is it other areas?
Oh no, I understood that I had to get mentors in different areas quick. A lot of people got stuck in that one little zone that they were just learning. I understood, no. I got to learn marketing.
Yeah.
I got to learn systems. I got to learn automations. I got to learn business. You know what I mean? I got to learn scale. I got to learn, ads now. I learned that I had to really get educated on multiple things. And every time I got educated on something, it worked. It was better. As soon as I get educated on something, I'm executing on it. So it helped me.
That was up. I paid one mentor like $25. Well worth it. No, I paid another mentor. I paid a mentor like $10,000 for crypto. Mm-hmm. Well worth it though.
Well worth it.
Well worth it.
One of my big ones is a little rocky. It's 50-50. Most of them was good, but I also, some people complain about, man, this person wasn't worth that and stuff. I always take certain things from people too though. Mm-hmm. Just because I might have knew 80% of the stuff, 70% of the stuff, man, it's like 10% in here that I can take and tweak and implement in my business. I'm gonna take it, bro. You know what I mean? I'm not complaining. It is what it is. I'm investing to myself. I'm investing my knowledge.
Right.
I take it. You know what I mean?
I think people feel like if they spend that type of money, that this person is just gonna change your life. It's just one bit of piece of information that you need from this person.
Yes.
Yeah, and that by implementing in whatever you got going on, you gotta really have some motion going on already.
Fact.
And then you implement it, and then it might 2x or 5x or 10x whatever you got going on. Like with my mentor, I didn't learn. This was podcasting. I didn't learn much, bro, because I already knew about cameras and stuff and content curation. I'm trying to figure out how to make some money. And the whole time, like, bro, can we get to this? And it was like a whole year mentorship. And I promise you, I didn't really get to learn it until after the mentorship was over. And now we was like cool and calling my phone like, hey, man, I got this play for you. Hey, man, you need to do this. Hey,
that too, relationship.
Relationship building.
Always.
If I never spent that, then, man, he put me on so many other people. Mm-hmm. So I would say, man, like, spend the money.
Yeah, no, spend the money for sure.
Spend the bread.
I'll spend the money earlier than when I would wait. That would be my suggestion to somebody else. Spend it. I would spend it. If I knew what I knew now, I would spend it quicker because I was hesitant at first too.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, should I pay this stuff? Man, that's like, bro, I've been doing what I've been doing for so long, and that ain't getting me nowhere.
Facts.
I see what they doing. That's getting them somewhere.
Yeah.
I know what I gotta do. I gotta pay this stuff. And then I think most people is looking for this one golden nugget that's finna make them millions. And it's not like that, man. It's not. It's pieces to the puzzle. It's pieces that you gotta put together. It's pieces that we gotta learn and implement like multiple times and over. And it's like it's not one golden nugget from one person that's finna just make everything just happen for you. It don't work like that. I wish it did. It don't. You have to put it in the work. Right. You got to be consistent and you got to continue to learn. And you're only going to doing that by paying to get the education, or unless you want to learn it yourself and take years of doing all this trials and bumping your head, or you can pay for the mistakes and then you can, fast track your situation. I love mentoring.
You're a smart guy. I ain't think you're just smart, bro.
Most people don't. But it's so funny when people have conversations with me and they approach me and they look at me first and then they had a conversation, they be like, whoa. When I go in a bank now, it's so funny. Like it's kind of like the same type of little reaction. It's so funny. They do. What's your name? Put in the computer. Look up the computer.
Look at you.
They look at me like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
I need a business line of credit. How much you trying to apply for? 75,000, 100,000. They get to looking. Yeah. What do you do, sir? They always question me. They always like over question me. It's so crazy now in the banks, bro. They over question me now. They like, what do you do? How long you been doing it? Where do you reside at? And I was like, bro, y'all don't got to do that, bro. Come on, man. That's crazy though. But I like it though. And my rebuttal be, I own 5 businesses. That's why my account look like that. That's why my credit score running like that.
Facts.
You know what I mean? I made 750. Yeah, you see that money in there. Thank you. Give me my card, man. But then some of the bankers even start asking me like what I do, and I tell them, and they be intrigued. They be like, man, I gotta get out this bank. I need to do what you doing. That'd be cool too. So bankers be asking me questions when I come in there too.
It'd be funny when I walk in the bank with my merch on. They be like, rich unemployed? Yo, how can I be rich unemployed? I'm like, you need to quit.
Yeah.
I need the first step.
Yeah.
Now you live in Chicago?
No, sir.
Where you live at?
I just moved from Atlanta to Dallas, Texas. I just moved to Dallas, Texas.
Wow.
My daughter is in Dallas, Texas. I was living in Atlanta, for the entrepreneur stuff and networking and meeting people, and that was my thing and I wanted to do it, but I was too far from my daughter. So it was like me flying from Texas, me flying her from Texas to Atlanta, or me going to pick her up, or me gotta go to Texas and stay for 5 days in the hotel with her. Like, it was too much. So I thought to myself, like, man, I could be mobile with my business and still make my bread, and then I can be by my daughter. I can take her to school sometimes. She can be coming chill with me for a couple of days, and I could be right there interacting and still there because I'm busy. I'm very busy. So me being busy and in a different state, it wasn't clicking enough. So I had to make sure I was straight and make sure she was straight.
I applaud you. That's dope.
Yes, sir.
Most niggas be like, hey, man, I just send you the bread. I see you in the summertime.
Nah, I didn't want to do that, man. And then I'm already busy and all into this stuff, and I got a lot of stuff I got to do, but bro, I got to try to be there. You know, I got to try the best I can to make sure I'm still
How old is she?
present. She's 6.
So you're not with your baby mama?
Nah, nah, I ain't gonna be. She's a good mother to my daughter though, and I appreciate her for that. But nah, not like that though. We just cordial. You know what, man? That stuff don't work. Doing the messing around with the child's mother, man, it interferes with the child. If y'all not like really together, type of thing, I'll say that. But as soon as you stop, man, this thing is like we best friends, high five, co-parent. You know what I mean? But when there was anything going on and any feeling, it was like it wasn't working, it wasn't clicking. It was bad.
At what point did y'all split?
I had to really break it off because it was like I was reckless.
Be the niggas.
And then I'll take accountability for that. I was reckless, and she didn't even know. So like I had just started getting money. I had just started getting into my bag. The beginning version of me getting into my bag. And I started going out on vacation and stuff.
Without her?
Yeah.
With who?
Well, I was going with the guys.
Yeah,
But there was a lot going on. When
you going DR, Columbia?
No, I'm going to Miami,
okay.
You know, Cali, you know, Texas, Houston. And I just started getting some money for real. And then I'm going out of town. There's a lot going on.
Yeah.
And she at home, you know, this is probably, you know, I was being bad, man.
Why is it when guys get the bag, they just automatically...
It's like what is that? I don't know what it's called.
I don't know what it's called either.
It's something in you that you just gotta like.
You gotta live a little something. You just gotta, I know.
Yeah, so I had to let it out. I'm glad I let it out too, so I started getting to the females that I always wanted to get into.
Yeah.
And then I learned that, wait a minute, I'm glad I got to that early.
Yeah.
And started noticing that ain't even what I want. That's not what I want. Them type of females that I had in my head that I wanted at first, I don't want that type of female no more. Them was the big booty, thick, pretty.
Why you ain't want them no more?
To be honest, man, they not shit, bro. The ones I ain't gonna say it for everybody because I know they would be going crazy in your comments, but I ain't gonna say for everybody. But the ones I've been coming across, bro, they going wherever the money go. Oh, you got this, you got that, I'll come around. You don't got it no more, I'm shying away. I'm with a girl in Cali right now. 2 weeks later, I see her on the front row of the basketball game. You're not paying for that ticket. You're not showing him, but I know what's going on. So I seen a lot of that, and it's like, well, dang, y'all all like that? The ones I came across, yes, they reckless. Then they ain't got no intelligence. Now my mind's so you know on point, and so up here, when I have conversations, I can tell when you're not on no level of intelligence or trying to be intelligent or working towards nothing. You just Instagram and outside and Birkin bag, you know, and that ain't me.
You can tell off one conversation. Like that first conversation will let you know everything you need to know. But if you ain't got that out your system or you still into that, all them red flags, you gonna just
ignore.
Dismiss. You feel me? Like. You thinking about one thing, I don't care.
That was me. That was me, boy.
She ain't mentioned a job, she ain't mentioned a crib or nothing, and you still on the phone. Man, next. But you gotta go through that. I'm telling you, like guys that just got some money or that you gotta get it out your system, and then you'll understand, like, nah, that ain't good for me, bro. Like I'm only spending to keep you around. Like, cause I know if I ain't had this bag, you wouldn't be right here.
And they wasn't when I didn't have it. They wasn't. But I do understand that. At first, when I first started getting money, and I was like, man, these females wasn't giving me no play when I ain't had no money. But now that I got money and I'm looking, and now it's like, I'm not doing that just as well as they wasn't doing that with me. I understand now. It's like, man, you out here doing whatever. You ain't educated. You ain't got you going for yourself. You just out here loose. You know, you just doing whatever you're doing. And now I understand that angle, you know what I mean, a little bit more. You ain't got no money, which makes sense. You know what I mean? I understand it now. Cause now I'm looking at other females like, hey, you don't got nothing going on. You're not doing nothing for yourself. You're not trying to educate yourself. You can't even have a crazy conversation about business or investing or fixing your credit. I don't really want that. And I understand why they didn't want that.
So what do you want now?
Me? So I've been trying to do the business woman who try to make 7 figures type of woman. I don't think that's for me.
Wow.
I think we bump heads because of, I don't know if it's because they're independent, or I think we bump heads because we trying to be bosses. I don't really know, but I think the woman who's not in that, got a lot of money, or got all this business stuff going on, and they more low key and laid back, they're more nurturing. They want to make sure you ate today. They want to make sure you got your your massage, or they want to rub your feet when you get back, and they want to care about your well being and nurture to what you got going on and care about all that stuff. With the other side is like they have. It seems like they have less care for the nurture side.
I think they'd be too busy. I think they'd be too. I hate to say it, like in their masculine energy, but that's really what it is, though. Because like, if you're so busy and so caught up in trying to like build and make money, you can't be focused on me. Like, you can't pay attention to really like what I got going on and my needs for real. And you feel like, okay, you a boss too, and you don't need me. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's a good feeling not needing me, but treating me like that is different. And I feel you on that. Like, I would rather have a woman, not a broke one, not a rich one,
not a broke,
like right in the middle.
I think I like that.
Yeah,
area.
Right in the middle, like growing. You know what I mean? And then I could come in, because you still want to like help a woman too, right? Like, it's just in a man to want to like help. And if she don't feel like she don't need no help, what are we really doing for real? You know what I'm saying? You don't want no needy chick, but you want to actually like bring something to this woman. That's how I feel.
And I did that too. One of my previous women, I learned all this stuff I learned. She came around, man, we got her credit together. We started her business, got her some property, some investment property. We're not together no more. So it's like a little 50-50 a little bit too, because I didn't build that up for a whole nother man. It messed with me a little bit. I got over it now, but how you feel about that though?
I mean, I hate it. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, I hate it.
Yeah, it's a little
tough. Like, you always want to help one, but damn, like, you doing all this for someone else to come in. I hate it, bro. I thought about this the other day too. Like, you'll put so much work into this woman, not even financially. Like, you done put a lot into this woman. You done built her up, and now this shit ain't going, and now you see with another guy, and
he reaping the benefits.
Reaping all the benefits, right? You done taught her how to suck, fuck. Yeah, I mean, and now she over there hey, now you gotta go rebuild or restart with another chick.
Facts. Yeah, now she teaching him how to get an 800 credit score and put properties together with the credit score I built.
Facts.
But it's cool, man. I get my blessings on the back end.
Yeah, get your blessings on the back end. Whatever.
But I think about it.
Right.
I think about it.
It ain't like we trying hard. It's just something that come natural. Like, I'm gonna give you something.
Yeah. So I'll be thinking about that too. So then I gotta be careful now though. I gotta be strategic. Now, so it's taking me a longer time, and I'm not even worried about it for real now. Yeah. I'm not even worried about it. Like, I'm so focused on my goals, man. I'm so focused on my empire that I can't even cater to a woman how she would want me to. Especially one of them strong black women. They want you to be on point for them 100%, cater to them, talk to them, and be on point for them, which I'm supposed to do. But I don't feel like I have the time to do so I'm gonna choose not to even do it and get into it, so we don't even have a problem. You know what I mean? You to bump heads on it. So, but it's gonna be hard for me to choose because I don't know these intentions, man. I don't know them. It's like, is you here for me? Is this what you really trying to do? Or is you around for what's going on? And I don't know how to really approach it the right way because you can't hide it. I'm not gonna be able to hide it. I don't know if you just want to come just learn from me because you know I'm finna just teach you all. You're gonna be around me, learn all this stuff, the money, So it's gonna be a little tough.
I feel the same way, man. I go through the same shit. Like, what are you here for real? What do you really want for real?
How we gonna sort it out? I've been thinking on how I'm gonna do this because a lot of people ask too. Why you don't got no girl or females? They've been trying to get in. It's been. Whew. They've been trying. And the crazy thing is, I feel like it's been some good ones, but it's just like I can't commit to it, bro. I don't know. And it's like I'm just gonna chill out. I'm not even gonna put my mind to it until I got to a certain point that I can focus on it.
That's how I feel. I can't even give a woman any type of energy for real. I can't, because what I got going on, it requires like damn near 99% of me. So if I'm in a relationship and you feel neglected, it's always gonna be an issue.
Yeah.
It's gonna be arguing. I ain't got time for arguing, bro.
The number one thing right now, females, man, you don't talk to me enough. And it's like, man, y'all don't understand, bro. I be in the zone. Like it's not even that I'm trying not to not talk to you.
Right.
I'm literally in my zone, and I might not talk to nobody in 2 days, 3 days. I know I can't do that though if I'm trying to pursue a woman, but I can't even have my time to cater to that right now. I don't have time to cater to that feeling of yours right now. So I'm just relax and just chill out.
You're emotionally unavailable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the word for it. I like
sure.
that word.
Let me ask you these questions. All right. If I built up this empire, you expect me to just give you this or that. So like if a woman come into your life, how you was now, or maybe 6 months from now, you know what I'm saying, a year from now, and you this polished person, are you supposed to give them? Are you supposed to, come into a woman's life and change their life and be that person to just blow a bag on them and?
So this how I feel.
Smitty the trick.
Well, we ain't doing that. That's out. So Smitty the trick out. But this how I think about it. Let me be the decider on if I'm gonna do it or not. Don't be the person to demand or just feel obligated that I have to just buy you this or I gotta take you to this. Don't be the person to be like, or else. If you don't do this, or else. Because that type of stuff, you're gonna be the first ride out. You know what I mean? Let it be natural and me do it for you because I want to, and and this is what I'm doing, not because you demanding it or because you think you this type or you got this certain stature because you pretty or you got this big old booty or all this extra stuff that I'm just supposed to just know. I don't have to do nothing. I work hard for my money every day. Right. I just put in sweat and tears, and it's not for me to come just blow on you just because you want it. I don't even know if you like me yet. Right. You think I'm supposed to just spend money on you like that?
You ever got like these random texts from women, they'd just be like, and it's like they trying you. Man, listen, bro. I had this one girl. She was like, I think I asked her, I was like, "What you want, man?" We texting. We just like having a conversation. I'm like, "What you want?" She's like, "What do you mean what I want?" I'm like, "Just answer the question. Not like how much you want." I'm like, "What you want from me? Like, what is this for real?" Yeah. She didn't know how to answer the question, so we get the text and woo. Out of nowhere, she just say, "I need money for my hair." I said, "Where the fuck that come from?" You said, "What I want." I said, "Bitch." I said, "That wasn't what I meant." She's like, "Well, that's how I answered it." I was like, "What?"
Yeah.
And then you have like women that might but they're trying to test you to see, okay, which way we going? We about to end this, or this nigga gonna be spending money on me? And bro, I get that shit all the time. Well, not all the time, but women try it. Like they try to see, like they try to test you, try to test your pockets.
They do. They test me a lot.
I bet.
And then they gonna learn quick that I ain't the person to be testing. But I'm not gonna say that I just never do stuff. But it ain't gonna just be because you just saying you want it and I'm just supposed to do it of a snap of a finger. It ain't gonna be like that. It's gonna be because I felt the need to want to do this for you.
I want to do it,
but not because you just want it and demand it. Because you feel like we talking. And women feel like if they messing around, y'all messing around.
Yeah.
Oh, you supposed to do this or that.
If you take a girl to the mall, are you supposed to spend money on her? Sorry. Not if you take a woman to the mall. If a woman is with you at the mall,
right?
Are you supposed to spend money? Are you supposed to?
So I'm gonna break down the story when it came to me and a female. So it was like I was with a female. We went to like a movie or something. We did something cool. We was just chilling. It was on our way home, and on our way taking her home. And it was like the mall was right here where I needed to go because I had to get something for an event or something. So it wasn't like I invited her to come to the mall with me like that. It was just like, I'm not finna pass the mall, take you all the way over there, then come back to the mall just for you not with me while I do this. So before this, which I learned very quickly after this, she got super pissed. But I'm in there shopping, and then I'm doing my thing. I'm buying stuff at this moment, and she started like having an attitude, like because we about to be on our way out. And I'm noticing it, but I'm not really saying nothing yet. I'm trying to fill out if this like this. You really like what's going on? Like you okay? And I had to ask. I really asked. I tell her, all right, is you cool? Everything straight with you? You okay? We just had a cool little time. Just in the mall, we chilling. And she just like nothing. So we get in the car, we ride. And I asked her again. I'm like, bro, the vibe changed. You know what I mean? It was laughing, cool. Now it's quiet, and you on your phone, and you got your little nose turned a little bit. And she's like, I just want to tell you something. When a woman comes with you to a mall and you're buying things, you have to buy her something too. It's a disrespect for you to buy yourself things and not buy me nothing. And I looked at her and I said, what? So you mean to tell me that just because you come to the mall with me, I have to buy you something? Well, why did you don't bring me to the mall? Then why would you take me to the mall? It's like, because he was on the way. Why what's wrong with that? And then, I started asking females like, dang, do guys have to buy women something? You went to the mall with them? She said, yes. And I asked another female, she said, yes. I was like, this is a thing? I didn't know at first though. I'm like, this is a thing. I feel like, I don't know, bro, because it's like, I have to?
Well, are they obligated to give us sex if like we spend money, or if I'm at your house, if I spend the night, if I paid your rent, like am I guaranteed pussy? Basically, that's what you're saying.
I had that conversation. And then it was like, well, it doesn't work like that. Oh.
How does it work? Man.
I asked a married couple too. And they was kind of like, at first she was like, yeah, you supposed to buy me something. But he was like, when you first meet somebody, you know what I mean? And y'all just messing around, stuff like that. I don't know. But the married woman was like, yes, absolutely. If a woman comes to you, you gotta buy her something. And I never knew that.
I never knew that.
I'm 29 years old.
That's true?
Did you smash first?
No, I didn't get none yet.
Yeah, if you didn't get none. I mean,
That's the first.
Okay, I get that. Even if I did smash,
Is that different?
no. I mean, it makes you it brings it a little closer.
Right.
Your chances are better, but just because we had an equal exchange, and now I have to buy you something, and then like what do I have to buy you? Because the mall is expensive, like $1,000.
And I'm in
Chanel 3, 4, 5,000. What do we really?
So I was in Saks and Neiman's, and then
man.
now she had to pick up like some Gucci shoes.
The minimum is $600-700.
Yes, that's how much she. So she picked. I didn't buy it, but she picked it up to put it to the register to like, and we had like a little back and forth right here, and it's like, I'm not doing that. Wow. And she like, really? She at this kind of like, you're not finna buy this right now, and I'm like, I'm not finna buy that right now. I didn't know that this was a thing, and I'm not used to this. This ain't what I do. You know what I mean? And maybe we can have a conversation about this, and you ain't gonna never come to the mall with me again if I don't expect to buy you nothing ever again in life. But she had her shoes up there, and she expected me to buy that right then and there, $600, and we saw our first date. Just because she came to the mall with me and I went to the mall and I was buying myself something, I had to buy her something. And that's a thing with women. So I want to know on your page.
I would have bought her something like real small, like something from MAC, like a $35 makeup brush or some dumb shit.
You would have felt obligated to buy that?
No, I would have played with her. If you would have felt like that, if you got this, your nose up and you got an attitude, I'll play with you. I don't even know where it's gonna go.
Me
This
either.
Our first date.
Yes.
Why do I look like blowing that, spitting that on you, and then
We don't even talk no more.
we don't talk no more? I didn't get nothing out the
I
deal.
asked her that. She's like, that doesn't matter. You came with me to the mall. This is what you buying yourself something, buy the woman something.
I need to hear from my congregation.
Yeah.
Is a man supposed to spend money if he takes you to the mall? If you come with him to the mall, not even take. If you're with me at the mall, am I supposed to buy you something?
Yeah.
I can see the comments now.
I can see the comments, too, bro. And I wanted to tell that story on here if I could see the comments on your page to check out what they got to say. And I believe I already got in my head what they gonna be saying.
Y'all had this one chick though. This is a little different story, but she kept talking about buying me some Gucci shoes or some shit like that, and I was like, all right, yeah, whatever. So one day she was like, let's go to the mall and so we can go get you these Gucci shoes. I said, all right, bet. I go pick her up. We go to the mall. I couldn't find the Gucci shoes. First we go to Neiman's. We go to Lennox. We in Neiman's. They don't have the shoes. Then I said, all right, boom. We go to Saks, right? I pick out some Doses. Now I'm looking at her. She's looking a little like lost or something. Like she's just looking. Something just changed. So she don't say nothing though. I get to the counter. I'm like, all right, go ahead. She's like, I'm still waiting on the money to get transferred. I said, what money? What money we talking about? She said, I told you. I said, told me what? I said, bitch, I wouldn't be at this counter if you told me that you was waiting on some money. I said, what are we doing here? I said, what are we doing here? And I was so embarrassed, like, nigga, hey, get my card. Here, please, let's do this.
You paid for him?
Man, yeah, I had to pay for him because I couldn't, like, nah, I want to know more. Like, nigga, I'm him. I don't know who watching me.
You couldn't put a card?
Yeah, like, here, go ahead. Now, I don't want to say nothing at this counter, but when you walk off, I said, bitch, what the fuck is wrong with you? I'm up here looking crazy. She's like, I told you, like, my sugar daddy. I said, oh, sugar daddy? I said, what you got me doing up here?
Oh, my God.
What you got? Listen, I bought her some shoes before this. I went to the Nike store, bought her like 2 pair of shoes. I said, oh, hell no.
And she played you.
I said, listen, let me get some shoes back. And take an Uber. You got me messed up. You got me messed up.
You didn't do that, bro.
You got me messed up, bro. You got me messed up.
Ask for him back.
Yeah.
That's tough.
I thought we was having we thought we was just treating each other.
Oh, they finna get you.
I don't give a damn. Listen.
They finna get you.
Listen,
Boy,
my Gucci's was $700, man. Them Nikes was like $100 a piece.
Right.
Let me get them, man. Let me get them back.
That's tough.
And Uber back home, man. The fuck? I ain't talked to that girl. Man, what?
That's crazy though. She tried to pull a fast one.
Dog, I was embarrassed, man.
That's tough.
Like, what? Okay, what if a guy did that? I pull up on the chick. Hey, look, we going to the mall. We got to go ball real quick. I'm gonna go buy you the Chanel bag. And we get to the counter. I'm like, I told you. Like,
they gonna let you have it.
What?
Boy.
Man, they going on social media. Telling all their homegirls, man. What?
She touching people in the thread while she at the register. Oh no, girl, he just ain't got the money, and she ain't talking to you no more, blocking you and everything.
That's crazy as hell, man. You had a post that went viral. It was who comes first? The mom, the kid, or the girlfriend?
Or the wife.
Or the wife.
Yeah. Boy, they was in them
What'd you say?
comments tripping. So it was wife, kids, mother, sister.
Uh-huh.
Who comes first?
Let me get my answer. Hold on.
Let's go. Who come first, man?
My mom come first.
Before your wife?
Yeah.
All the comments finna eat him up again. Strike 2.
My mom come first, man. I seen another post and I think guys was like, you know, my wife come first because, you know, like my mom already had her fun or whatever. Whoop, whoop, like, this is my wife. I say my mom because my wife ain't guaranteed. Who knows? My mom is always gonna be my mama.
100%.
My wife, she could divorce me tomorrow.
That's a fact. You got kids?
No.
Oh, that makes
now, with the child, okay, like, let me think about this.
Yeah, come on now. And then the crazy thing is?
My child would be before my mom.
Okay, now
yeah, my child would be before my mom, yeah.
But now what? What's second?
My wife is coming last.
Oh, shit, boy.
My wife is coming last.
They is finna get
What you say?
Okay, so definitely my child comes first.
Uh-huh.
And then I would say my wife second, and then my mom, then my sister.
Dang, my sister.
They ate me up in the comments and said, "You is the crazy." You know what their answer is?
The wife come first.
they don't play. Women, your wife is first. And she better be first. I say, well, what if we divorce? When you took took your vows, and she comes first over who I created or who made me.
Yeah.
That person comes first.
Mm-hmm.
That's tough.
So you talking about people that's never going to leave your life
Ever.
These are the people that love me unconditionally. If I was to cheat, if I was to punch them, slap them, they still gonna love me.
They don't care.
Man, they crazy.
Wife,
man.
they would eat. That thing went up. They said, "You crazy. You don't never put nobody before your wife."
Now my sister might be last. My wife might come after my mom.
Before your mom or after your mom?
After mom.
So you say,
kid,
mom,
wife, sister. Yeah.
I'm going to put my kid first. I'll say my wife second, then my mom. Sister. But you know what? I can't just all the way do that either.
You can't.
Because the person who put me, I wouldn't even be here if it wasn't for my mother. And
Right.
you're telling me to put her behind.
I could make another child. I can't get another mama.
Can't get another mama.
I could make 10 more children.
And then I had put a scenario up like this for the women,
Yeah.
women who say, "Oh, it better be your wife first." Okay, let's say this: if we on a ledge and two people about to die, and you only can save one, and your kid and your wife, or your kid or your husband right there, who you gonna save? Since y'all say, put your wife first so hard. And then I want them to answer that. I want them to answer that. If
That's a tough one.
yeah. So now this is for the women that's gonna say, put your wife first. Okay. If your husband, or put your husband first, the husband will go first. If your husband or your wife and your child is on the ledge and they about to die, you only can save one. Which one you saving? You know these people were saying, my wife, my husband, I'm saving my child, bro. I'm sorry, wife.
I'm sorry.
I have to save my child. I'll go get my wife if I have to. Why would they were saying, like, some people is crazily saying my husband or my wife, they first. So I asked him a question. You gonna let your child drop? This a tough question. No, that is crazy for y'all to think that strongly about that stuff. That is crazy.
That child is innocent, man. I can go get 10 more wives, man. Forget that.
Somebody was in the comments saying, I could go create another kid.
You can, but I mean, to each his own, man.
Yeah, that's crazy though.
To each his own, I guess. Like whoever you love the most.
That's tough. I don't see myself loving nobody harder than my child, though. I just can't see it.
Nah, this is my seed.
I created this.
Like my mom made me, but this is my seed.
That's tough too, because now y'all saying put her in front of my mama too?
I know.
Jeez. This is crazy.
Oh well. I'm gonna see how they react. I know they about to go crazy.
There you go. Crazy. Just, I already know they is.
Now, okay, now in the position you in now, you don't want to deal with a woman that's all the way bossed up. You want a chick in the middle. So do you, when you do get this chick in the middle, she's not making as much as you, are you the one that, once y'all get into a serious relationship, are you paying for everything now? Does she not worry for anything?
So this is how I look at it. I don't mind paying for everything, right? And I know that's what a man's supposed to do. You're supposed to be a provider. But at the same time, I just really got a hard edge on the women who feel like it's just, you have to or else. I hate it with a passion that a woman feel like you have to or else, or I'm leaving, or I'm not talking to this guy because he's not paying 100%, or he ain't paying my car note. That I don't want to talk to him no more. I don't want to be with him, or he not a man, or he need to grow up and all this stuff. That stuff be making me mad. So it's like, I don't have to do nothing. I don't have to do nothing. I'm a man. I will provide. I will do it. But for a woman who feels that way or comes off as that way or approach me that type of way, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing it. I would tell you, I got half. Now what? You know what I mean? And then they gonna feel some type of way, and they gonna go. We probably it ain't gonna work. And we know it ain't gonna work. But for that type of woman, I don't have full for her. I don't have a pay for everything. You don't pay for nothing type of mentality with that type of mentality of a female. Now, a mentality of a female that tells me, I don't mind paying 50-50. Ooh, okay, come on.
You ain't got.
You know what?
No more.
You good.
Yeah,
you good. I got everything, and we still gonna put you in position to get your own money. You know, and because I'm not petty enough to make me be able to be the breadwinner, and then if you break off from me, you ain't good.
Yeah.
You know, because women don't think about that. Oh, let the man take care of everything. Okay, what if we break up? What you gonna do? I got all the income. I got all the setups.
Yeah.
You don't got nothing. You go by yourself. What you gonna be? You gonna be in a tight position. But a woman that tells me, or don't let her say, I got it, like, I'll pay it, or pay 50-50, you don't got, ma'am, relax. You go chill and just be pretty over there and do your thing and nurture, and I got everything. For that type of woman with that mentality, you know, if you're willing to pay half, or you willing to even pay it, or something like that, I'm more willing to do more for you now.
Right. Don't tell me what to do. I have a decision. I have a choice in this. Let me want to do that for you versus you. If it don't happen and it ain't okay, I will bet. Bye.
Yeah, that's how I feel. And there's women that has that mentality though, and it's like, nah, I don't like it. You know, I don't like it. I'm cool. Like I'm cool. You feel that way? Okay, cool. I'll pass. I'm passing.
Is Dallas like Atlanta when it comes to like dating, like the girls?
Oh no. Well, I don't know fully yet, but I had some crazy run-ins with Atlanta females. Oh my God, bro! Let me tell you this. Bro. I came to Atlanta. My first 2 encounters with Atlanta females was crazy. So I meet the girl, and then she's so nice. Oh man, she's nice. Oh, you're, handsome guy. Oh, we having a conversation. Oh, you smart too. Oh man, we had a great time tonight. So jolly and nice and everything. Then she come with me. And then we get into what we're gonna get into, and she says, well, how much am I gonna get? Oh boy, I thought this was a joke. I cracked up laughing. And she wasn't laughing. She was serious. She basically asked me how much before we start all this. She was being, and then it clicked in my head. No wonder you was being so nice.
Yeah.
I knew I wasn't this handsome. I wasn't that smart. The way you was doing it, caressing my shoulder, rubbing on the back of my neck. I should have known. I just thought I was cool, thought I was smooth, spitty, got my intelligence stuff on, got my nice car, got my jewelry on. She just like it. She like, no. She tried to make me pay for it my first time meeting her and my first encounter with a female in Atlanta.
Pay for what?
That cat. She tried to make me pay for it, bro.
Oh.
I was like, she said, then she tried to play the card of, y'all don't do that? Where you from? I said, man, hell no, we don't do that where I'm from. If you like somebody, you want to, be sexually active with somebody, that's what you choose to do, bro.
Okay, let me ask you this though. Let's just say, y'all would have went out. You would have spent X amount of dollars, let's say $200, $300, $400 on dinner and whatever the night cost. And she was charging you, let's just say she was charging $400, $500, and the date was gonna cost you $400, $500 anyway. And the date doesn't even guarantee you any sex. So do you pay you just go ahead and pay the price, let me get this out the way so we ain't gotta go through all that? Let me pay you the money for you, whatever you want for your sex, let me pay for that. Right. Versus let me go on a date and hope that I get something at the end of the night.
I'd rather pay for the date because the person who getting paid out for the cat is doing that with 20 more niggas. And boys, you number 25 this month. And I can't even wrap my mind around it. I told her to get up so fast. Because all in my head, I thought about, many people you just did this with? And I'm like, oh, no, red flag, you gotta go. And I'm like, nah, we don't do that where I'm from, but I'm cool. And then it wasn't no 400 or 500. It was because I just had the conversation with. I wanted to see how long. Like, this is a joke.
Yeah.
Is you serious? Like, let's have this conversation now. And how you expect me to just pay for this right now? And you want this to happen right now? Me to pay for this right now? How much? Like, well, usually. I said,
Get out.
What? Yes. I said, what? 1,500, 2,000, what? She
that's
was
crazy.
She was cold though. She was top tier looking for sure.
Yeah.
And I see why she charged what she charged. But I didn't expect it because I didn't know what was the deal on the back end. I didn't know what was going on. I thought this was a mutual, like a cool thing, I thought at first.
There's no way I'm paying $2,000. I just, the fact that is, I'm in it for the thrill. You know what I mean? Like, I want to know that I can have sex with you off the strength of my looks, my charm, personality. That I don't want a 2,000. You know how many girls I can go fuck for 2,000? What? I don't care who you is, man. I'ma still catch the same nut, man. Yeah. What? I can't even go brag to nobody like, yo, I fucked such and such. That happened. You had to pay her 2 racks. Man, you can't brag about that, bro.
Man,
you can't brag about that. Even if you was like just up, there's nothing to brag about that you spent 2 racks. I want her to give me the pussy just cause.
And then that was my first encounter with Atlanta female.
Man,
like first one. I don't like Atlanta females. I don't want no parts. I'm cool. Cause this will happen. My second encounter with a female, bro.
Again? Same one? Same situation?
Same situation. My first.
Oh, they just trying you, Smitty.
But I could kind of. A female always asks me this question. Well, where did you meet him?
Yeah, where did you meet him?
I was from the club.
Oh, man.
But it wasn't like they was dancers or the bottle girls and all that stuff. This was a regular pedestrian in the club, and mingling and that. And it turned into that. And it's like, wow, this is what they do out here. Y'all do this. This y'all thing.
I don't know. You know what? Because I stay away from them type of women, so I don't be coming across that shit.
But
I get some weird shit. So you don't meet women at like them conferences?
Oh, no. Now, I'm saying, but before I got real deep into that, I understand now that, that's my speed.
It matter where you meet them at.
It does.
Facts.
But it could have been one of them. It could have been somebody from the event at the club.
It could have.
You know what I mean?
It could have.
But no. My mind about letting females, it's bad.
Yeah.
Oh, it's bad.
I can read them now though. Sometimes it's off a little bit, but my radar is like top tier.
That thing binging?
Yep. I'm gonna stay. No.
That thing binging?
You look too good. Nah.
Yeah.
No, I'm straight.
I think the looking too good ones now, as much as I wanted them, as much as I want them on my shoulder.
Yeah, it ain't worth it.
It's crazy to say that I don't want them no more. Man, and every time I get my foot in the door to do it again, it shows me why I don't want it.
Man, give me a sound, bro.
Give me like an 8 though.
Yeah, they sound 8. You know what I'm saying? One that ain't been like messed up by Instagram and got their head fucked up from Instagram.
Or by another dude.
Yeah, or another guy.
Yeah.
Right. One of them, like somebody that's like kind of green a little bit. You
Yeah,
know? Like
sure.
they just moved to Atlanta and they from Indianapolis or something. Like, oh yeah. That, you know what I'm saying? I know your mind ain't corrupted.
Yeah. And I'm liking to meet people off the gram now.
Yeah, for sure.
I don't want you to see my gram.
I don't want you to. I don't even
want to see my car. I don't want you to see none of that yet.
Even when I meet a girl, I don't even want to ask for her Instagram because you gonna see my Instagram.
Yeah.
Let's chop it up for like a day or 2,
Yeah.
but before we even exchange that.
I like that vibe now.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, but I like the 8s because I gotta roll over and smile.
Yeah.
I still gotta roll over and smile.
You got to.
I can't roll over and be like,
She could be a 7 with a nice body. You'll still smile with a nice body.
Yeah, you can have a smirk, but that 8. She cannot be. She can't have that look, man. That ain't gonna be right for me. Mm-hmm. So, yeah.
You can say a smirk.
For real. Some people say I don't want to say it like this, man.
Say it.
Your comments, man.
Say it.
The women who feel like they not 7 or 8, that man, they be. You should just. That's why you not this. That's why you not that. Because you want to go after that. I can't help it. Like I have to look at this woman every day and have at least a smile on my face and be like, whew, all right.
Facts, because
I like looking at this.
if you don't like looking at it, you're gonna look at something else. This ain't gonna last.
It ain't gonna work.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
You know, so is that fair though?
Yeah, it's fair. Hell yeah, man. Listen, it's about what you want, man.
Yeah.
It's about your preference because this is your life, man. Shit, can't be out here just settling on looks, man.
You're right, because a woman ain't gonna settle. They not gonna play.
Nah,
They gonna make
no.
it happen.
Nah, they not
They
settling.
gonna get top tier.
One thing that they not settling in is probably the money. They'll settle on
No.
looks, dick size, but they ain't settling, bro.
You think so? They say they don't though. They be swearing up and down. They ain't messing with that stuff.
Yeah, let the right nigga come around with a check.
Yeah, I believe that. I'm with you when you're right on that line. They going after that check. Do you think money matters?
Yeah, hell yeah, it matters.
It matters. Like
It
okay,
matters.
so is
Across
that
the board.
like number one thing? You think it's number one
Wait, for women?
for both? Like we can go both.
Yeah, because in a relationship, if there is no money, then there's gonna be clashing. I think it depends on your demographic too. Like in Atlanta, if you living in these major cities and you seeing other people live their lives based off money, and you in this relationship and you know you could go do better,
It's tough.
it's tough. No, you need money. Now, if you go live in these country towns and you can live off a minimum wage and regular jobs, and you're not distracted by social media or distracted by fancy stuff, man, you could do it. But people are getting. You go see that shit outside. I'm with my lady, and she see a nigga pull up in a Bentley, and I'm hopping in a Hyundai.
Is that like some women will swear up and down like I don't care about none of that stuff, but it's like
Yeah,
it's like,
they could say that.
we want the better things in life. It's just
Everybody do.
it's a desire, man. You can't fault that desire. I'm not gonna say 100%.
Yeah, not 100.
But I say like 90 though.
A lot of.
You desire to want nice things. It's just in us. You know what I mean? To want stay places nice, have nice things, and boy, but some women will say, "Oh, I don't care about it," and it's like, I just don't believe that.
Man, it fucks with a man's ego too, because if I'm with a woman and I ain't really got it like that, and let's just say we're around that, I'm gonna be insecure, and it's gonna show off in my relationship probably. Like I remember I was broke. No, fuck, nigga, I was broke. Nigga.
Right.
I was broke, man, and down and depressed, and I wasn't the same person. When I got some money though, oh no, I'm a whole different being. I'm a whole different guy when I got some money. When I'm confident as hell. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a different me when I got some money.
That's true.
So
I think I'm different too. I think I'm different too. It's a different confidence.
Yes. You can smell the money.
Yeah.
You can feel the money on a nigga. Like, oh man.
And I like the leverage of it too, because it's like women just swear they just the full biggest prize,
Right.
and it's like, all right, that's cool and all,
Yeah.
but you better know what I bring to the table too.
Facts.
Now you know what I mean, and you better be on your P's and Q's, because if it ain't right, it ain't happening. I don't care how good you look.
And then when you have money, you got options. Man, I got your options are very slim when you have no money or your money's low, but like
Get what you get.
you feel me? Yeah. I'm getting a pick of the little when I got the money. I guess it's different. Like, wouldn't you feel better when you know you got that type of?
How you feel about the women that wouldn't give you no play because you was broke, but will give you some play and now they got some money?
I mean, I get it though. I understand.
Because at first I like to be mad though.
I used to too.
I used to be like, man, you wouldn't do nothing if I had no money. I forget you. But I started being mature and I understood. Like, I wouldn't want no broke person. Neither. They ain't about nothing. They ain't talking about nothing.
Yeah.
All I was talking about is, you trying to go to the club, trying to go out of town, trying to go on vacation. That's all I was talking about.
Well, just imagine like okay, you ain't seen a girl in 5 years, like high school or something. She wasn't that good, and out of 5 years, 6 years went by, she mad as hell now.
Ooh, no, I'm coming.
Back then they did woman. Now, yeah, you damn right. You damn right. Yeah, I want you. Yes. But this is a long interview, bro. I ain't never did an interview. I went 30 minutes.
It's long?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. What you want? You good?
Oh, shit, if you got some other shit to say.
I always give people stuff for free.
Go ahead,
Get some value. So my Instagram is _Smitty the Goat _ I got 80-something thousand followers. Got a lot of fake pages, but
Man.
if you DM me the word B credit, I like to give y'all a free step-by-step guide that'll help them build their business credit up from point A to point Z. So if you follow my guideline to teaching you how to build your business credit from scratch to building it out in full, you'll be able to build your business credit score and start utilizing your LLC in your business.
Is it B?
Like the letter B as in Bob and then credit. So
Credit.
if they DM me the word B credit,
Is it B credit together or B space
B credit together.
Okay.
And then they DM me that, and then I'll send them a free business credit step-by-step guide to teach them how to build their business credit. Because most 80% of the world don't know how to build it, don't know what to do, don't know how to do it. So I'm gonna give you the exact blueprint of how to do it for free. They can have that.
Cool.
And I got a free masterclass coming up too. So let me get in this number real quick.
I'm telling my boy working.
Yeah, got to.
When is the master class?
Masterclass gonna be Thursday.
How often you do it?
Every Thursday. I gotta put you on something too.
You like the fourth person that does this.
I'm about to break down the back end for you. You about to want to do it too.
Okay.
You're gonna have to do it.
Have to do it.
You're gonna have to do it. If you don't do it, you're probably a slower person. For real. No cap.
Oh
Let me see. All right, so yeah, I'm gonna have a free masterclass. They gotta text the word free to the number 909-473-4174. You gotta text the word free to the number 909-473-4174. And I'm gonna send them the link to the free masterclass, and I'm gonna teach them basically how to clean the credit, how to build the credit, then how to get themselves funded, but then also talk about how they can make money off getting other people funded.
Facts. That's what's up.
Yes, sir.
It's free.
It's free. Get in.
Why wouldn't you?
Get this game. Get this work.
All right, man. Appreciate you guys tuning in. It's Rich and Unemployed, the podcast, no more podcasts in the world. And I appreciate you, Smitty. Smitty
Yes,
the
sir.
GOAT.
Appreciate you for having me, my guy.
For sure.
Yes, sir.
We out.